Let's see. I put my paradise on earth. Paradise on earth. Paradise on earth. Paradise on earth. Oh, that song is so beautiful. All right, see what Bill we finna do. 0.4. I look key. Hopefully, no sound. Athletic. I already want to do. Oh. It's
This is
not,
Kevin
you know,
Harlan.
the
Tonight,
13 is causing
we'll
problems. You
watch
feel
some of
me?
the top young talents face off in
But yeah, those
anticipation
13s,
of the
I
upcoming
have a
NBA
lot of beef
draft.
patties.
And because that's the
That I
case,
could sell.
Kevin, no shortage of GMs and front
That's
office
just me, though.
execs here in the
That's
building.
just me.
Representatives from every NBA team on hand to check this action out.
Finally,
And that
bro,
can
we get to
obviously
hoop
put
it.
a lot of
It's
pressure
crazy.
on these young guys. But of course, performing when there's pressure is a big part of what they're
16 mil,
hoping
7
to be
cows
paid to
about
do.
as even
So
as it could
we'll
get.
get
Yeah,
a
bro.
chance here today to see who rises to the top.
And now a quick check of our
What? Yeah, bro, I'm making, whatchamacallit? All type of beef
lineups for both
patties.
teams.
But those
And guys,
13s are
what are we going to be looking
13 are
for in this one
causing
from
over.
Burke?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm
he's
getting
really a
rid of the
do-it-all
13.
point guard offensively. He can shoot from the outside, penetrate, makes good decisions, whether on the drive and kick
this 10.
or in the pick and roll. Yeah, I like him
Bro, give me the
because
ball.
of his shooting ability and his smart. He's a guy who thinks the
The
game. He's
ball.
more
The
athletic than you
ball.
think. He has tremendous ability to shoot it off the dribble, and that
Oh
makes
my
it
God.
tough to deal with him, especially when he's involved in pick and rolls. And he does a nice job of keeping defenses off balance.
Cash, nigga.
Well, guys, how about the anticipation for this year's
Quit playing with me.
showcase? When you look in the stands, the
Yeah, but I'm having
celebrities,
13
the
beef
stars,
patties.
they're
Or how many
everywhere.
you could get
You
out of
got
13
press,
cows?
scouts, GMs, and
What's the
then
point
you
of that
add in the
question,
players
though?
and the fans. I mean, the buildup and the excitement for this exact game, where so much is riding on the performance of these young and talented players. I've been looking forward to this
Give
for
me the
a
ball,
while.
bro.
Me too, Steve. You can really feel the buzz in the air. I mean, people have been talking about the
I'm
players and
already.
what's to come of the upcoming draft, and there's an
Oh.
awful lot
You just
to
missed the
be
layup.
excited about this time of year.
Good shot.
Good.
There's a chance he
Good
could
shot,
have a
young
big
boy.
game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Carter Williams with it.
And you know, when you look back to last year, guys, we
Not
got
very
to see Anthony
tolerant
Davis, Damian
of those
Lillard, Bradley Beal.
cows.
You're talking about some
Bro,
elite talent that entered
cow
the NBA
lives
for the
matter.
2012-13
Are
season
we
in last year's
serious?
showcase. You're talking about guys that
Cows don't
really entered the league with
understand
a bang. I mean, you
English,
got to add
so
in Jared Sullinger to the list because he
they
was
just
productive, but
understand
also
pain.
he and I share the
Oh,
same
damn, that's
college
crazy.
matriculation. Ohio State
Ah,
University.
my fault.
And what a great rookie year we
That's
saw
kind of
from
crazy.
Deion Waiters. Michael Carter Williams, a 6'6" point guard out of
Oh, you can
Syracuse, very athletic, able to get into the lane
trash.
and finish inside.
Come
Just to improve his jump shot. That was his shortcoming at the collegiate level.
Here's Burke.
Point forward.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Oh, you got to make that one.
Another triple from Oladipo.
Come on.
Oladipo's got 6 points.
Blame
Well, I
those
tell you what,
13
he's got a
crowds grew up
real
in
knack
low-income
for scoring the
communities. All right,
basketball.
bro. You
Even
better give
against
me
this
this.
top-level competition, he's getting his points.
You better
And
get
back to
me,
Carter
bro. You
Williams, a
tripping.
sophomore last season at Syracuse, but he's actually 2 years older
Blame the
than
white
most in his class. He'll
cows.
be 22 Clark by the time the NBA season starts.
And you know, that's something the GMs will
Cows
definitely
and
take into
cows
account.
and
It's
people
not just
are
how
two
good of a
different things,
player
bro.
you were in college, but also how good were you for your age. I think sometimes GMs get a little too carried away
Those are
with
two
that.
different
Can a guy
things.
play? Age
I'm
shouldn't be a
looking.
factor.
Stolen by
I'm
Ellis.
looking at the other
And
team
here
running
we go.
with the
McLemore
ball.
heading to the hoop.
Straight to the
Yeah.
bucket with a nice headed scheme. Well, no
I'm
reason
not
to
blaming
slow
no
it
white
down when
cows.
there's
I'm not
nothing in the way.
blaming black
The Elites
cows.
leading by 3.
It's the green cows, bro.
Burke the pass to Dawkins.
I'm blaming every cow that eats
To the middle.
grass. And one.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Very surprising to see Nerlens Noel here at the pre-draft showcase. Of course, he tore his ACL back in February, underwent surgery shortly thereafter. Normally, there's at least a 6-month turnaround, but here he is.
Talk about Nerlens Noel,
Yeah.
about how the talent pipeline out of Kentucky has continued to filter these great players into the NBA. A top pick for the Wildcats, and still, this is actually a pretty lean year.
Yeah, just 2 potential picks in Noel and Goodwin. How about back in 2012, though? 6 players drafted out of Kentucky. Back in 2010, 5 of them. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically, no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Dawkins. He dishes it to
Because Cody Zeller all up
Stolen
in the
by
paint,
Len.
bro. Like, move.
Ellis outside.
Trying to get jiggy, bro. Y'all tripping.
Ellis right side. And the
I was
shot
about
is
to
long.
say, bro.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range. You look around the gym,
Swing
a
one
lot
back.
of movers and shakers in attendance. Yeah, you sure are. If you want to be seen by an NBA front office, this is the place to be. It's just one game, and you've got their full attention.
And one.
And that one's good.
It's a Baja.
Dawkins has got 5 now. And he was a bit of a shock to those in the know when he was invited, Clark, to this game.
Damn, bro.
And that
I
means
got no
that
stamina.
somebody saw something in him along the way and believed enough in his ability that they wanted to see him compete against the best. Now he just has to show that he belongs.
Here's Ellis after the made shot from Dawkins. 6 on the shot clock. Bennett with it. He's against Zeller. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot
You're not
2
supposed to be
right
playing
here.
this game right now for
Anthony Bennett, a freshman power forward out of UNLV. He wasn't expected to play here at the rookie showcase after undergoing left shoulder surgery, but I guess his rehab is ahead of schedule.
The Stars making a switch here. Adams checked in. Here's Dawkins.
Hey!
To finish it off. Beauty. This game's going to take a big swing.
That back. We did instant replay. We did instant replay for that. Come on. We catching bodies around here. Man, we have director's cut. Hey, come on. We out here.
Clark, if the Duke continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a
The real
blowout,
hooper.
Kevin, or even an
We out.
exhibition game, not a close game like this.
How frustrated Steve is on.
No, I just
Look at Jackson. Look at Jackson. Trash.
come on. Yeah, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
I'm a
And
point
let's
forward.
get
Shoot
this
the
update now
ball.
from Doris Burke. Here's a
What we
quick survey
doing?
on the sideline.
I ain't get an assist.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites
Jab.
coach as he addressed his
Jab
team.
stepping in
He
like
was
that,
going
bro.
over the specifics of their defensive game plan against Ellis. Coach put a
Why
target
are we
squarely
on
on his back,
Ellis
saying he was not the player that was going to beat them today. He obviously has a lot of respect for
My
his
fault,
scoring
squad.
ability. Kevin, we'll see
My
how
fault,
that
squad.
strategy
My fault,
pans out
squad.
as this game develops.
Thank you, Doris. Clark back to Bennett. Another top prospect out of Canada. He grew up in Toronto.
Well, I tell you, Canada has actually produced some outstanding players here recently. Tristan Thompson, Andrew Nicholson, Kelly Olynyk, all young Canadian players.
Right
Not
back
to
at me.
mention the likely
And
number
we getting the
one
ball
pick
right back
next
to
year. Talk about upside. Bennett is the guy
Kelly
who has
Olynyk.
that. And that's the kind of
Yeah,
play you
this
just
draft
do
class
not
was so
want to give up
sorry.
defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Shoot.
And especially when you can't afford to
Bro, I'm
give
not
up
paying
any
it, bro.
buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going
That
the other
weak
way.
guy
And he's
fade
certainly
anyway, bro.
impressed
Come
with
on,
his play
listen.
thus far. Yeah, a chance here to make an impression with so many eyes on you, and he's risen to the occasion.
Now here's Zeller. That's to Burke.
Give me the ball. Give me the
Here's
ball.
Dawkins.
Oh, Trey. Step. Listen.
Feeds it to
That's
Oladipo.
Oladipo's shot.
three.
Where are we shooting off
And
the...
again, it's the Elites from deep.
Oh,
This is exactly what you expect from a player of his caliber. No, he's putting these
Okay.
scouts on notice. He's for real. There's no
how's that not
question
an
about
assist,
that.
though? Should have 3 assists right now.
Carter Williams off the pick from Plummer.
Or at least the one with the Trey Burke jab step. Oh.
Here's Ellis. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh.
Ellis has got 8 points.
And, you know, when you talk about this showcase game, the question is always,
Nah.
and, you know, by the way, guys, I love the fact that this game is being held right
still
here
sorry.
in New York.
Jackson Ellis still
Talk about
sorry.
being the center of the media universe. Well, Steve, I even saw some cameras flashing before the game, taking pictures of you, my friend. You're a celebrity rock star status, even in your understated way, man.
I'm not even gonna
Unbelievable.
do the glitch.
And really, New York is the mecca for all things big. We know that. And the way the NBA has grown in popularity over the last few years and decades, no shortage of opportunities to get to learn about the league and what all of the teams are doing to try to up their chances for success in the upcoming season.
Dawkins in at small forward. Burke is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Zeller.
The
And it's
ball,
Noel
the
at
ball,
the center,
the
locking down
ball.
the middle. That's the group
What's wrong
having
with
the game
Sean,
right
bro?
now for the elites. Here's Dawkins. 7 points in the game. Shot is no good. Great defense that time from Ellis. The Stars trailing.
We on that. We on that. We still here.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
We not worried about that off ball.
Here's Bennett on the money from 12 feet away. Bennett's got his second bucket. Here's Burke. Pass to Dawkins. To the inside.
Oh, that's a dot, boy.
How about
Come
that
on.
fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I
We'll
think.
get others
Well, that's
involved
how
while
you
we
said
at
it.
Let's
Two
hoop.
hands and
Let's
hammer
hoop.
it down.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's guarded closely. The officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
Oladipo, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. The elites trailing. Burke, the pass to Dawkins.
Are we serious?
There's the pick. And play stops.
Bro,
Whistle on what
are
looks
we
to be an illegal
serious?
screen.
And
I knew I
another
should've just
foul
took
would
this
give him
shot, bro.
3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Got 3 fouls already.
And the Stars on offense. Only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Carter Williams kicks to McLemore. Carter Williams dishes to Ellis. Clock at 6.
Oh yeah, we there. Great defense. Great defense.
And the layup's good off the
Bro,
glass.
come on,
And now
bro.
a 3-point Stars
You
lead.
can't play any
If it
better
ain't broke,
defense than
don't
that.
fix it.
I
They
was
keep
not
getting in
calling
the
for the
paint and
ball.
keep
I was
scoring
just trying
points. Keep it going. Yeah, not a lot
that
you can do
is
defensively when they
nice.
continue to get the ball
Man.
inside and get these easy
Clear out.
shots.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 7.
Make it not.
Great defense that time from Ellis.
That's really
They-
too
bro,
easy a
they're
chance to miss, guys. He
actually-
should be more aggressive and focused on his finish.
Bennett the pass to Land.
I don't know how this is a D plus
Bennett
grade.
kicks to Carter Williams.
I'm really the best teammate out here.
Bennett with it. He has 6.
Bro,
Takes
what
the
is this makeshift
13-footer.
zone?
Here's Ellis. Brings it down.
Boy, what a throwdown after doing a great job
I
to
don't even
corral
know
the
what the
rebound.
Well, you know, there aren't
My
that
fault.
many
Take the
players
lead,
with a
probably.
better nose for the ball than him.
Agreed. And with the D always scattered after an offensive
Bro,
rebound, he knows
bro.
exactly how to get that to work for him. That's the risk you run by staying out there as he picks up his third.
Now here's Carter Williams. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. Shot by Bennett, no good. Leads trail by 5.
And 1.
So the whistle
I'm
blows
bored.
on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, the defender draped all over
16
him.
to
Pretty
30.
plain and simple. Got him good there.
Golly,
That
what's
free throw, no good.
What is that?
2 shots. Good on the second free throw.
So far in the game for the Prophet, he's got 8 points and a steal.
We ain't gonna talk about my 3 rebounds and 2 assists.
Here's
Maybe-
Carter
maybe
Williams.
this sounds sorry. Anthony Bennett sounds
This is
sorry,
the
though.
Land.
Yeah. That's a good pass because AB not scoring.
It's in the short one. And the Stars lead by 6.
You know what? I've got to admit it. I mean, I've been pleasantly surprised with how well this kid's been playing.
Well, not a guy penciled in among those top picks in the draft, but he's certainly been right at the top of his form in this game.
Burke with it, now defended by Carter Williams. Dawkins, the pass
That's
to
not the
Noel.
pass I wanted to do,
Solid
bro.
defense right there from Bennett. And the Stars leading by 6. Here's
Oh,
Carter
I
Williams,
could not
and that
stop
one
the
is
ball.
right through.
We've
Yeah.
seen a lot of big dunks in this one.
We sure have. Those young legs definitely lend themselves to highlight reel finishing.
Here's the screen. Dawkins gets to
Why are
Burke.
you cutting?
Zeller dishes to Noel. Here's Dawkins. 8 points for him. Shoots off the
I'm
screen,
open.
and the jumper
I'm
is
open.
good.
Come on.
Dawkins has got 10 points.
Come on. Y'all
And,
better
you know,
quit
several
sleeping.
people have said now that he and Jackson Ellis were spotted having some words before the game.
Come on.
Again,
Do
not
it like
sure
that.
what was
Let's do it.
said, but I doubt they were talking about the weather.
Yeah, I doubt it. I mean, you
That
think
we-
about what's at stake here in the showcase game like this.
Itsy
and,
bitty,
hey, if that
itty
means
bitty.
having a few verbal
right,
jousts
come on,
before the
bro.
game to get an advantage, hey, why not? I mean, it certainly brings some intrigue to the matchup, that's for sure.
Here's Dawkins after the made shot from Bennett.
They just playing like,
Here's Dawkins. He's got 10.
I
And Zeller
coulda hit
gets to Burke.
Victor, but Trey Burke gonna splash that. Okay, Victor gonna grab the
Passes
ball.
to Dawkins. There's a good screen.
How you gonna call for it but not do nothing with it?
Out to the
They
wing.
double coming.
Here's
Come on, Vic.
Oladipo.
Yeah,
A
bro.
three-pointer off the mark.
I do not want
They're
to be on
really
the team
getting
with
the
you.
work done inside with their rebound.
Yeah, not giving up too many
That's-
second chance opportunities, which is always important. And it's been one of the reasons they have the lead right now.
It took him a little while to
Alright,
get
let's
into
go,
the
let's
flow of
go.
this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Dawkins, the pass to
That's a
Noel.
dime.
Goes to the reverse layup and puts
Shoot.
it in.
He is really having a good quarter, a strong quarter, an efficient
shoot.
quarter, doing a lot of positive things out there.
McLemore with a screen for Carter Williams. And there's the feed to Ellis. The pass to Bennett. Lays it up and banks it in.
Bro,
Bennett's
this
got
man
the
is
lead up to 10
dogging
now for the
us.
Stars.
And that's
This is
10 straight
ridiculous,
points in the paint. Defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed down low.
Here's Dawkins. And Zeller kicks to Burke. Here's Dawkins.
Hey,
Gets it to go.
take it to the rack.
Dawkins has got 12. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And here is Carter Williams.
Hell no.
He leads
Oh, yeah,
with
we
the
out.
rebound. Noel's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Burke.
Like, Trey, you just
It's a foul
ball.
called on the
I
Prophet.
didn't even.
That is his first foul of the game.
Well, he was boxed out.
And so we
You know
wrap
what,
up
hold
the
on.
first half.
We're going to pick up the
Stars lead by
stream.
8. Stay with us, folks.
Once this
We'll
hit
get
an
back
hour,
just after halftime to start the third quarter.
My other thing, bro. I don't like the quality of this, man. It's kind of jank, I ain't gonna lie. 3-star overall rating. Great job, Snaps. Teammates. 1-star turnover. 5-4, 5-5. Team play 2. Bro, Trey Burke's a ball hog, bro. Come on.
Welcome
I
back
don't even
in
know how
the
many
first
teams.
half in the books for the Champs Rookie Showcase.
6
What a
over is
great
crazy.
event.
All right.
And what a night for these young prospects still raring to go.
And, you know, never too late for these young prospects to make a great first impression.
Yeah, still time to show them something, open some eyes,
Why
and
is
you know that's
Cody's on
what
the
they're
court?
here to do.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for the Stars. Carter Williams is out there with McLemore. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Lang. And it's Bennett at the 4-man position.
You know, one of the things I noticed this year on my way into the big event here is all the glitz and the
Bro,
glamour.
you
I mean,
gotta be
the arena's
kidding
decked
me.
out. You got vendors outside, the limousines with all the celebrities coming to attend. Tell you what, I'm just glad I'm wearing my best outfit because otherwise I wouldn't have fit in very well.
Yeah, you look sharp, buddy. You are as sharp as they come. And as we were talking earlier on, the paparazzi and all those other folks making their way out. And because they're here, this has become
Oh, yeah, we
one of
live.
their key events of the year here in New York. And it's saying a lot considering all
All
that
right.
goes on in the Big Apple.
The defense sagged off, and he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Kicks it to Noel. There's the dish to Oladipo. It's
Like,
going to be 2
hello?
free throws. Drew contact on the
You
shot.
nice?
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
The Elite shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Noel.
2 shots. That's good from Noel. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
Yeah, they have not let their guard down one bit in the paint.
Now, here's Bennett. 14 points for
My
him.
board.
Just a little over 90
that's a
seconds gone in
dot.
the third quarter.
Come
Got it.
on.
And the Stars lead.
Let me run
is
the
being cut
break.
down
I'll
now
bring
to
us
just
back.
10 on the basket from Oladipo.
Try to give me the
Here's
ball.
Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from Bennett. And it's sent back by Noel.
Good block.
But he gets it back.
Good block.
Feeds to Bennett. Inside, 4 on the shot clock. Len, good.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
I need
And here is Noel. He has 5. Pass to Zeller. He kicks to Noel. Foul call that time on the way up.
Do
That'll give
not
him 2
dap from
chances at the
up,
free throw
bruh.
line here.
You look at Noel,
He
guys. He's
icing
an
you,
athletic,
bro.
bouncy, 6'11" big man with
Can't even make free
a 7'4"
throws. Look at
wingspan.
this.
No wonder he's been a dynamic shot blocker before he arrived in the NBA, and now it's just a matter of getting bigger and stronger.
You know, I love the fact that he's always turned up. His motor is excellent. Now, he's got to recover from that ACL injury, but I tell you what I saw of him as a shot blocker, a guy who runs the floor, rebounds both backboards, and a pretty good passer right now, and I think will
Oh, he's sold.
smooth out
He's sold. He's
and
sold.
expand his offensive game. Keep an eye on his development. He could be a very impactful player.
Now, here's Burke. After the miss from Ellis. Stolen
Bro, they
by
icing
Len.
me from the ball.
And
Oh, yeah, we
stolen
out.
by
Come
Curry.
here. Come here. You don't need the ball.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. He feeds it to Zeller.
The white man know what's up.
Here's Dawkins. He's got 12. Here's Burke.
That's an
And he
assist.
gets it to go.
Big-
Very clever passing. It's
So let me
beautifully done.
facilitate. Cause
Now, Carter Williams. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. He dishes it to Bennett. Pass to Carter Williams. Right wing. Pass to Bennett. Shot clock at 6. Elbow shot is on the way. Up against the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
And
my
what a
goodness,
game for
bro.
Bennett. He's got 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
Yeah, he's played really well, moving the ball around, and you'd like to see the rest of the team kind of get into that same passing groove that he's in.
Walters, he's checked in for Carter Williams. Timeout call.
I don't think we
The
can win
Elites.
this year.
He can't be pleased with all these easy looks they continue to give up in the paint.
They are just way too porous as a defense right now. A lot of holes in that defense. It's a good time to use a timeout here.
And now Doris Burke
He
has an
just
update from the
pump fake,
sideline.
bro.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Elites coach as he addressed his team. He doesn't want them settling for outside shots anymore. He wants their points to come at the rim. Look for them to really start attacking that basket. The other point he made was
Yeah,
about
we just
defensive
had to give him
rebounding.
grenades
He wants his guys to crash the glass and go after every rebound. He doesn't want
for
to
the
give up
rest of the
any
quarter.
second chance
All right, 3
opportunities.
minutes.
Clearly, some adjustments there had to be
you
made because the time left for a
best
comeback
lockdown
is
defender
quickly
ever, bro.
running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thanks a
Block.
lot, Doris. Dishes it to Bennett.
Hey, yo.
Here's Walters. The feed to McLemore. Here's Bennett. And it's in off the backboard. Bennett's
Anthony
got
Bennett was
17.
not like that.
He's having a terrific game here.
17 is-
Well, we talked about his draft stock a bit, and it just may be climbing the way he's performing out here.
And Zeller kicks to Burke. To the left wing.
Bro.
The pass to Dawkins.
Oh, now you want to give me the ball. I don't like you, bro. I hope I'm not on the same team as you.
And he's going up to
Oh,
the
yeah,
alley-oop,
that's tough.
And Noel
That's
throws it
tough.
in.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
Walters passes to Ellis.
You just want to drive. Damn.
Softly drops in the floater.
Damn.
He's got 14.
He shot the ball
I should've
exceptionally
put on
well as they built
defensive,
this
bro.
lead for themselves here.
Pass to Dawkins.
Get out, let me get out.
Kicks to Burke. Pass to Dawkins. They set the screen to the wing on the left.
That's a good pass.
Zeller dishes to Oladipo. Takes the 13-footer.
really-
Count it. and
Hey, we
the
take
Stars
it. We
lead
make
has been
earlys.
cut
We make
down
earlys
now
in
to just 9 in the
2014.
basket from Dawkins.
Well, you look across at the other roster, and the player he's going to be going up against who plays a lot like him, and that, of course, Kevin, is Jackson Ellis.
I love it, Steve. You're right. And for teams that are looking at filling their position, this is exactly what they want. A chance to get
Yo,
to see
this is
both of them go
ridiculous.
toe-to-toe, head-to-head, and play with chips on the line. You know, you could see some shifting in draft boards after this one. Here's Burke after the made shot from Bennett. And Zeller kicks to Burke.
Hello?
Now here's Noel
Hello?
over by Len.
Like, what?
It's off the
That's
screen.
cash.
Count it.
Come on.
The Stars lead has been cut down to 9. They're back within single digits after that one from Dawkins.
I just can't play no defense.
There's 1:17
type
left
of
in the third
defense.
quarter. And Walters kicks to Bennett. And so he
Yeah.
draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And this
Nice
man-
work to get
man, he's
inside
been
and draw the
taking
foul.
everyone.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow
Here comes Rudy Gobert's.
On the Stars, leading by 18. Dawkins.
Oh, they got
He's in
secret
at 3. Oladipo is out there with Burke. Then it's Zeller. And it's Noel in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the game right now for the elites. 6 to shoot. And so out of bounds it goes. And they'll keep possession.
Yeah.
The Stars making
This
a
a
switch
lost
here.
cause. We
Ellis
already
is checked
lost. All right. They're giving me like so many dynamic goals. that I
Pocket
already
4.
filled.
Here's Carter Williams. There's the play.
Good.
plenty of pressure in a
Bird.
game like this to impress.
He has, no, the pressure
Oh,
might be getting
what
to
the
him,
hell,
but everybody's in the
Leonte?
same
I
boat
won.
here.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Stars.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Well, they've also really been dialed in with their jump
This
shot. I
week
mean,
I'm
they have not missed
sorry.
much from mid-range today.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Ellis outside. Bennett with it.
Every year.
There's the dish to Carter Williams. Feeds to McLemore. He kicks it to Ellis. Here's Len. Good, and the assist goes to Ellis. 8 points for Alex Len.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Dawkins, the pass to Zeller. Burke gets the screen from Dawkins. Here's Oladipo.
There
Pass
was
to
the
Zeller.
will. Way to come down with it.
Here's Dawkins. A second chance effort.
Way to come down with it
And
again.
finally
Nervous.
they hit one.
Still sorry.
Oh, rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
On the Stars, leading by 16. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Here's Bennett on the money with the open jumper. Bennett's got 9 points here in the second half.
They built this lead through plays exactly like that. He's easily been their most consistent performer.
Well, he's been splashing everything today.
Here's Dawkins, rejected by Bennett. They recover it.
And Steve, I like what we're seeing
This
from
is
him defensively.
ridiculous.
Yeah, me
That
too, Clark. I mean,
pains.
he's really taking on the challenge, and that's smart.
Gosh.
Scouts are looking at that as much, if not more, than what you do offensively.
Now, Carter Williams. Len sets a screen for Carter Williams. Shoots from 14, and too long on the shot.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Dawkins kicks to Zeller. No good. And it's the Stars the other way. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Burke.
Ball. Not ball.
Dishes to Ellis.
Yeah. Make him shoot.
And McLemore kicks to Ellis.
Shoot.
Shot clock at 5. He feeds it to Len. Out
Good.
of bounds. The Elites take possession.
What's up, Elena Star 04? What's good?
Leeds trail by 18. Burke, the pass to Dawkins. He dishes it to Burke.
Yo!
There's the pass to Dawkins. 6 to shoot. Threw it on the triple. Dawkins has got 21 in the game.
I did
And
all
the
that I
Stars
could.
leading by 15.
Nice.
Carter Williams dishes to McLemore.
I did all that I could, though, fellas.
There's the feed
Ladies
to
and
Bennett.
fellas and ladies.
Again, the miss
I
by
was
the
about to
Stars.
say, bro.
You know, and the work he's
Spring
been doing
guy.
on the backboard, that's something to see.
And especially against this competition. I mean, he's showing he can bang down low.
Oh, yeah,
No,
give me
well,
an assist.
the rebound
Nope,
by
you
Bennett.
can't.
Bennett's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Carter Williams kicks to Ellis.
I got near triple-double, though. I think I should be top 5. Oh, shoot.
Pass to Len. Here's Bennett.
Good block. Come here. Hey.
Here's Dawkins. Kicks it to Burke. Beyond
Bird
the
got
arc.
to make it.
Rebound the Stars.
We already lost.
They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to McLemore. 1:44 left to play in the final quarter. Now here's Carter Williams, covered by Burke. Carter
good
Williams
board.
can't get it to go.
He has yet to get into the flow of this game. His teammates have done their part, but they need him to pick his game up.
Here's Dawkins. The dish now to Zeller.
Like, why would you run all
He kicks to Burke. Just 5 on the clock.
Berg. Please,
No
bro.
one. Great D that time from
I
McLemore.
got D+ grade.
On the Stars, leading by 15. Carter Williams, the pass to McLemore. Feeds it to Carter Williams. Carter Williams off the pick from McLemore.
Oh, yeah.
Carter Williams with
Double
it,
that.
and Zeller picks him up defensively.
Ooh, double this.
Doubled by
for real.
Dawkins.
No way.
Here's Bennett.
Not on me, though. Not on
Again,
me, though.
missed by the
I should have
Stars.
been guarding you the
It
whole
has
game.
not been an easy quarter for him,
21.
at least offensively speaking.
Dawkins kicks to Noel.
Nah,
The
sis.
shot from
Come
the low
on.
post is good.
That's how to
I'm
orchestrate for your
hooping.
teammate. Terrific pass.
No one else is, though. Goodness. 21.
There's
9,
37
6.
seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to McLemore. Now here's Carter Williams. Defense right on him. That's good.
Nervous. You
The
got it.
Stars lead by 15.
Well, he wasn't phased at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I
Let's give it
thought
the ball,
maybe
bro.
he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it.
Ellis against Dawkins. 11 feet away.
I didn't even want to shoot
Here's
that one.
Zeller. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Boy,
Trying
where
to
was the
step
box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
So no problem for the
So we
Stars
get
as they get the win.
BTA'd.
Well, you have to be excited for the upcoming draft after a game like that. Wow.
None of the dynamic goals. Play great. And knows, I think that's on pro. That's the crazy part. We just got built to out on pro.
Hey, man, good game, even though you got lucky.
Look, man, all I know is I outplayed you when it counted most. All right? And I know the scouts saw every minute of it.
You don't know what you talking about, dog.
Yeah?
Scouts know my track record. You ain't have nothing on me before the game, and you ain't gonna have nothing on me after.
Is that right? Yeah. Guess what? Right now, I got my finger on it. And I'm about to have a whole lot more if you don't back up off me.
This ain't the road you want to be taking, dog.
Hey, man, we don't need this. We don't need this right now, man. Both of y'all got too much at stake to let a little rivalry get in the way.
Looks like you got the little man fighting your battles for you again, huh? It's cool. Yo, guess we'll see each other at the draft. Reddy got a fly suit picked out, ready to go. Can't wait to see what your mama pick out for you.
That's disrespectful. You should have swung on him. Can't wait to see what your
Sorry,
mama
man.
picked
I
out.
know I gotta control
Act
myself.
like my mama ain't got good fashion
It
sense.
gets on my nerves.
What's
you know
wrong
what
with
I'm
him? And the Timberwolves.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'll try to keep this brief. I'm the head scout for the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're looking to use one of our upcoming draft picks for someone who can help our franchise take the next step. I think you might be that guy. I'd like to ask you a couple questions to make sure. Here we go. Minneapolis is truly a beautiful city, but are you aware of how brutally cold the winters are? We have freezing cold, we have snow, we have it all. I've seen players walk in telling me that nothing can stop them, only to be defeated by the weather. Can you deal with these types of adverse conditions?
No. I can't play in the cold.
I come from a much warmer climate. I've played some games in college in cold weather cities, and my game just feels off when the weather's cold. I'm not used to it. I can't shake it, man. My hands just get cold on the way to the arena, and I just don't feel right. Look, I need to feel comfortable at all times. And if I had a choice, why the heck would I want to be cold?
I appreciate your honesty answering my questions. Best of luck to you in the draft.
Damn. Yeah, I did kind of shut him down.
Well played out there tonight. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the scouting director for the Philadelphia 76ers. We're looking for someone with the 11th pick who can help our franchise take the next step. I think you might be that guy. I'd just like to ask you a couple questions to make sure. Here we go. It takes a strong will to play here in Philadelphia. If you give your heart and soul to the team, the fans will support you completely with their adoration. On the other hand, if you ever badmouth them or not give 100% out on the court, they will turn on you in a heartbeat and boo you relentlessly. They truly are the best fans in basketball and expect nothing less than your best. Do you think you have the makeup to play in this city?
I'm not a fit for Philly.
Philly really isn't the place for me, man. I don't want to feel like I'm constantly being judged by every on-court and off-court action that I make. I'm a private person, and that life, it's just not for me, man.
Well, I can see that we're not a match, unfortunately. Good luck to you on draft night.
Man, you ready to talk seriously for a few minutes?
Yeah, man. I figured you didn't just come over here to hang out like we used to back in the day.
Yeah, not entirely, man. I mean, hey, I'll teach you a little lesson in some NBA 2K later. You know, again.
Whatever, young. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to get a game in, but hey, let's get that business out of the way first, all right?
All right, man, look. I know that you've been asked to do a lot to get ready for this draft.
Heck yeah.
I mean, besides the showcase, you got workouts and camps and interviews, and you handling it all like a champ, man. It's just one last piece we got to sort out.
What? Come on.
Mike
What
Brown's
is it,
gonna be
another
the head
private
coach of the
workout or
Knicks.
something? With the Cavs?
Nah. We done with workouts, man.
Rockets,
It's
maybe?
nothing like that. Hey, look. We got to get you a suit.
A suit?
Yeah.
All right, I can live with that, man.
Good, because you know how this draft is, man. I mean, everybody's going to be watching you, so you got to make a splash. You seen how players in the past went all out.
Yeah. Man, Noah? Yo, Harden?
Oh, yeah.
Yo, Man, no one's forgetting that anytime soon. But hey, I can handle it. You know I look flying whatever I wear, baby. Mm-hmm.
That's up for debate. I got two words for you. Junior prom.
What? Yo, I was styling back then, dog. I was styling. Come on, son.
Oh my
Yo, I
God.
feel you though. So what's up? What we got to do?
Hey man, look, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna front you some cash so you can get something that works.
All right.
But if you can, you should consider kicking in a little extra just to make sure you really stand out. But that's on you though.
All right, I'm gonna think about that. But hey, let's really get down to business.
All right.
NBA 2K, baby.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna whoop you, son.
Yeah, right. That'll be the first. Don't be cheating either. You all right, man? Just relax a little bit.
Yo, what if I end up being one of those dudes just sits here forever waiting to get picked, man?
Hey man, look, I talked to everybody I can. Everybody agrees you're a lock for the first round, all right? It's gonna be one of those moments you remember forever. All right? So just relax, man. Enjoy it.
Yo, it's just that
Talk to me.
it's just I'm about to find out which team I start my NBA career with, man. I'm about to find out what city I spend the next few years of my life in. It's kind of surreal, you feel me?
Hmm. Look, man. It's all a part of the ride, all right? Just relax. Hey, here come the commissioner now, getting ready to get things started.
Good evening and welcome to the 2013 NBA Draft. For 60 of the world's most talented and dedicated young players, tonight marks the culmination of years of hard work as their dream of playing in the NBA moves closer to reality. To all of the fans watching around the world and to those here with us tonight, thank you for joining us. And now to the task at hand. With the first pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select Anthony Bennett from Toronto, Canada, and the University of Nevada, Las Vegas. With the second pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Victor Oladipo of Indiana University. With the third pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Washington Wizards select Otto Porter from Georgetown University. With the fourth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Charlotte Bobcats select Cody Zeller from Indiana University.
Ah, man, still nothing. I really thought they might have gone with.
Nah, man, they always looked like they were going in a different direction, man. Hey, your time's coming, man. Be patient.
With the fifth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Phoenix Suns select Alex Len from the University of Maryland. With the sixth pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the New Orleans Pelicans, yes, the New Orleans Pelicans, select Jackson Ellis from UCLA.
Nah, seriously, man? I can't believe they picked Jackson over me, man.
Hey, man, look, don't you even give it a second thought. All right? He played well in the showcase. You knew he had to go sometime. Hey, but hey, you're going to have the better career when it's all said and done.
Man, I better. Otherwise, that dude's never gonna let me live this down.
Yeah, man. I feel you on that. All right, listen up. I have a feeling we're getting close.
Yeah.
With the seventh pick in the 2013 NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select the 19-year-old small forward from Texas State University.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
What I tell you, dog?
Woo! First round, boy.
You got the first round, baby. This is your moment. Hey, go get that lid.
My man.
You did it.
Yeah.
It's great to have you here. Please have a seat. Again, let me say how excited we are to have you a part of this organization. We had our eyes on you before the rookie showcase, and we were thrilled when you were still available at our pick.
Thanks. Glad to be here. Can't wait to get started.
Great. Well, we'll get to that, but we have a contract to sign. I think we're all in agreement.
Yeah, good to go.
Well, here's the official paperwork for you to sign, and while you do that, I had the media team prepare a little welcome video for you.
Welcome to the capital city of California, Sacramento. On the fork of the Sacramento and American rivers, Sacktown enjoys a sunny Mediterranean climate and has a beautiful green canopy, more trees per capita than any other city in the world. The Kings are a team that traces its origins back to the very beginning of the league and beyond, back to the 1920s. With a new ownership group committed to the passionate fans in Sacramento, great things await. And now, time to meet your fellow Kings. At the 1, Isaiah Thomas. When he catches fire, he can pull up from 3 feet beyond the arc and knock it down. At the 2 guard, Marcus Thornton can heat up at any time in a game. Incredible range on his threes. At the small forward position, John Salmons, still one of the better catch and shoot guys in the league, a born shooter. At the power forward position, Carl Landry. He might be undersized, but he can finish inside by keeping defenders guessing with his up fakes. And at the 5, DeMarcus Cousins. You rarely get to see a big man with the smooth game that he has. The Sacramento Kings. Here we stay.
And that's just a small taste of what we have in store for you here.
Yo, I'm ready to get to work. Just point me in a direction. Let's do this thing.
And I know the coaching staff is just as fired up to start training with you. In fact, they're waiting for you in the film room, so you better head over there now.
All right, thanks, man. Looking forward to helping this team get some W's.
Absolutely. And once again, welcome to the team.
Thanks, man.